Hi there. Lieutenant Columbo, LAPD, Homicide Department. Pipe bomb. I'm afraid there's been a murder.
No, Columbo, don't send me to the dimension.
And I don't know about you, but killing always gives me an appetite. So I'm gonna cook up a batch of my signature chili. I was thinking I'd show you how it works, and maybe, somewhere along the way, you can help me figure out this whole murder situation. Because I gotta be honest, I need all the help I can get. Sinful Entity cheered 100 bits, says Columbo, is there a skeleton? Let's talk about the skeleton. I gotta do it a little different than you might be used to on this here show. My understanding, can you still see me? I'm up here. My understanding is that the young fella who normally runs this show, he promised you that at 300 of these points, what do you call them? Submarine sandwiches? That you'll get to see skeleton. So, I'm gonna honor that. So, without further ado, I think we better start making some chili, because I gotta tell you, I'm pretty hungry.
Any pipe bomb.
Any good chili starts with a recipe. I got one. Right here. Now, if you look closely, you'll see on the card here, it says simple chili. But the real ones know it's called gamer chili. Refer to it however you want. What matters is it's delicious. What do we got here? Let me show you the ingredients so you know what we're working with. The layout, the plan. All right, I got this. Large yellow onion, green peppers, canned diced tomatoes, canned tomato paste, chili powder. That one's really important. We're gonna be using a lot of that. A little bit more than it says there. Canned red beans, meat. We'll talk about the meat. Olive oil, salt, water, and then for the garni, up to the user, up to the eater's preference. But for garni, I recommend large red onion, diced, shredded cheese, hot sauce, and a little bit of pickled jalapeno. And there's a special one that's not on here. We'll talk about that later. Now, what matters is that I follow the instructions, because I'm the kind of guy, I tell you, I just start making stuff up, and before you know it, fire, fire, fire. The first step is... What? Hang on. My mods are telling me something. I can't see it. Let me see. Oh. 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 It wasn't scrolling. I missed a lot. Well, you asked for it. Here it is. Mrs. Columbo, the skeleton, please. Thank you, Mrs. Columbo. There you have it. Skeleton. And this fella right here is gonna be with us the whole time we're making the chili. Thank you so much for hitting the sub goal, chat. You're amazing. We're gonna put him right over here in a special little chair. He's our helper. And he's gonna sit right there. And he's comfy. And he's comfy right there. That's where he likes to be. That's his special helper chair. And he's gonna be there. He's gonna be there helping us. Ash Gets Ganked gifted 100 subs. Ash. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God. Lord. Lord. Teensy49 shared 100 bits and said, "Hey Columbo, where did you get that skeleton, huh?" You're very observant, chat. Blessin gifted a sub to God. Enjoy. Blessin gifted a sub to Vor. Enjoy. At 500 subs, I'll show you what's in the oven. There's something very special in the oven, and I will show it to you at 500 subs. It's in there. Tinted mint. We love you, Gene. Tipped $1 and says, "Hi, detective. Simple question. Trans rights? Trans rights." Now, can I be honest with you? I am a little nervous about this. I'm not a very good cook, so I'm a little worried that it's not going to come out very good. I've made it before, sure, and it's phenomenal when I make it. But what if something goes wrong? I'm a little nervous. So I need something to give me a little confidence boost. That's where this comes in. Anybody feels like more of a chef when they're wearing a chef's hat. That just makes sense. Gotta make sure it's on right. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Now I'm ready to cook. Now I'm ready to cook. The first step, dice all onions and peppers. Put in a bowl. Let's get the produce out, huh? Let's get the produce out. People want to see the produce. They're waiting for the produce. I gotta show them the produce. Oh, there it is. There's the produce. We're gonna work right here. And I'm gonna show you exactly what we're doing, step by step, so you can learn how to make this chili too. It's very simple. Let's start making something. I gotta get the bowl. One sec. One sec. Now, I think these bowls are big enough. I think they're big enough. I gotta get a cutting board. That one might be alright. Oh wait. Actually, oh Jesus. God. Don't worry about that. That's fine. I don't need this one. This one will do fine. Nothing broke. Nothing broke. Let me wash these peppers. It's just over here. The sink's over here, sorry. 1 pepper. 2 pepper. Now look at this. Look what I got. A knife. So hey, you be good, huh? Or you know, or a little bit of whoa, who knows? Anything could happen. Anything could happen. The station's a little bit of a mess. You could see some stuff here, but just focus on this, okay? This is what we're working on. Oh God. Oh jeez. Coffee. All right. Let's get to work here. Look at that. No injuries, at least not yet. So what I like to do is I just like to, with my hands, pipe bomb, and then I rip out this part that has all the seeds. And usually, I mean, the seeds are all right, but I don't really want them in the chili is all. And then I just sort of give it a little bit of, you know, kind of scrape that out a little bit. Get those seeds out of there. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect, but get most of them out. Get most of the seeds out. Do the same thing on the other half. Now we can get to work on slicing. slicing and maybe even a little bit of dicing. We'll see. We will be dicing these. That wasn't a joke. We are doing a little bit of dicing. Not like the vacuum cleaner. Dicing like, you know. Oh God, that was close. I almost lost a finger. Don't tell Mrs. Columbo that happened. You gotta be really careful when you get to the end here. It's really easy to lose a finger. This is one of the most dangerous things I've ever done in my entire career as a homicide detective. It really gets down to the wire with these green peppers. Gotta be very careful. But I tell you something, I love green peppers. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Oh, you want some? All right. I'll give you a little piece because you're being so good, okay? Here's a little piece for you. Get it in there. There you go. There you go. There you go. Wow, you were really hungry, huh? Good thing we're making a big pot of chili, because I can tell you're really hungry. How did that one get messed up, huh? No one escapes the gaze of Columbo. I see everything with my special eye. Oh, we lost one. We lost one. It's on the floor. What do they call it? 5-minute rule? The 5-minute rule? Hang on. It's still good, chat. Come on, it's still good. Give it a little rinse. Here you go, chat. You can eat the floor piece. There you go. There you go. Delicious. There you go. So that's one pepper. We're doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Get that in a bowl. Just like the instructions say. Just like the instructions say. Get that in there. In the bowl. Now, you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this. But guess what comes next? Can you guess? I'll give you a second. You look pretty shrewd. You're a real smart kid.
Cut the onion in half on the onion, and onion. Then the onion.
Onions. Why are you all saying onions? Okay. I might have overestimated you a little bit. It's the other pepper. The other pepper, chat. It's the other pepper. What is this? What is this? There was like a little pepper baby in there. You see this? There's like a little nugget of pepper in the pepper. Tastes all right. Sorry, chat. The knife kind of went into you a little bit. I don't see any blood. I think you're okay. I thrust it a little too far. But you're all right. You're all right, chat. You're tough. You're tough. You're strong. You're strong, chat. You're so strong. Wow. Chat like you, I bet you could lift anything. Even a body. I can be trusted with bladed utensils. A gun, now that's too much. But this I can handle. Go ahead and put that in a bowl. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Look at us. We're getting through this recipe. If the internet caused you a problem and you missed something, all you missed is that we finished chopping up the peppers. I'm gonna go ahead and put those over here. Just for now. I'm gonna give you another guess. I'm gonna give you another guess. What are we doing next? Can you figure it out?
Remove the pepper skin of the onion. Dice an onion and onion. Cut the onion in half on the onion.
Onions. That's right. You got it that time. You're learning. You're learning. Now I gotta get all this stuff off the onion, the skin, the stickers and all that. So what I'm gonna do is, the way I like to do it, is just give it a cut right there, and one right there, and then you can kind of get at it. Take a layer off, get all that skin out of here. That way we're not eating it in the chili. Do the other onion. Why not? All right. That wasn't ideal. That wasn't great. I'll be honest. But it's good enough. It's good enough. Okay? It's gonna be fine. It's the final. Christ. Oh, what's happening? All right. We're gonna forget that happened. That was a little violent. It's hard to get the skin off. He'll tell you. Little joke for you. I like to give the onions just a little bit more of a rinse. Now what you want to do is make sure it's good. Not a bad onion. Maximum Overdrive tipped $2 and said, how much for you to bite the onion like an apple? Well, I guess $2. This onion got a lot of flavor. I'm noticing it. Oh, that onion. Perennial Astronaut cheered 100 bits and said some minor mic feedback when chopping vegetables and hitting the table. It's minor and kind of soothing, but just for your information. Oh, you mean like when I'm doing this, or maybe that? Yeah, I noticed that picks up. Oh well. Thank you, Gianni's wife. I'll talk to you later. The Chowderhead cheered 100 bits. Said, I don't know if that onion was actually good. Can we get another bite? I hope there's any left for the chili. Pretty good. Maximum Overdrive tipped $2 and said another bite. All right, one more. Okay, last one. I gotta save some of this for the chili. Little one. Anahawk Ocean Walker cheered 500 bits and said, important note, detective. Be sure to save some chili for your friend in the back. He could use some meat on his bones. The only murder happening around here would be not giving your good pal a good bowl with some sour cream or cheese. Best wishes, detective. What do you think?
Are you 2 inches tall? Is this a dollhouse? Is that door going to open to reveal a giant eyeball?
Hell yeah, I do! Alright. You got it. My wife tells me I'm a pretty good voice actor. The Bullet cheered 100 bits and says, I love eating onion streams. Just one more bite. Wait, hang on. I gotta check. All right, we're good. We're gonna cut up what's left of these onions. Oh, they have great flavor. I can taste it. I can smell it. I've become one with it. Those sure are some onions. Oh God. All right. You know, something special about an onion is when you eat one, when you bite into it like an apple, like 4 or 5 times, it starts to kind of stay on your throat. Just found that interesting. Oh, a bowl. I need a bowl. Hang on. Not there. There. Right there. got a bowl right here. I saw that in chat. I saw that. I just want you to know I did see that. Now, I'll tell you something. Horny jail is a whole other department. It's not what I'm here to worry about today, all right? All right, here you go. You've been so good. You've been so good. I'll give you a little bit of the floor onion. There you go. Here it is. Yeah, tasty floor onion. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Oh, God. So that's a wire on the cutting board. Probably don't want that. Don't worry about that. That's all taken care of. LAPD's finest is on the case. You know something? Anything can go in a chili. Really, anything. You put something in a chili and it's like it's gone. You see, that's where you made me bite it a bunch of times. Now, a lot of people are asking, how come I'm not crying when I'm cutting the onions? Because if you look, you see, no tears. And a lot of people want to know how. I'll let you in on a little secret. Glass eyes don't cry. Fudge. Darn. Drat. Let me rinse that off. Get all these into the bowl. Get them all in there. We're gonna want every last delicious ounce of oniony flavor. Even despite what we've been through, we still want all that onion flavor. We want it in the chili, and we want tasty little bites of onion in the chili too. Because I tell you, I love onion. Now then, got our bowl of onions. Gonna set that aside over there. Here we are on step 2. On step 2. Open all cans, drain juice from beans. That's what we gotta do next. We Like Maple Cheer 300 bits says how much to take a swig of the bean juice. 300 bits, you got it. Mr. Prototype Tip $2 says, show us that Columbo truck. Where are we at? I can't see. I don't have it on my screen. I have to show it to you to see it. We got to see it together. Where are we at? We're getting close. We're getting close. I'm going to have to show you what's in the oven soon. I can tell. I'm going to go ahead and... You see this mess here, all these onions? You see that pipe bomb? Beans. Beans. Tomatoes. Tomatoes. You gotta open all these. Now, I'm gonna need, what do you call it, a can opener. I'm gonna need a can opener. I think I have one here. Mrs. Columbo. Where the fuck is it? There it is, right there. Can opener. So this is my favorite kind of can opener. You see this? If you get yourself one of these, you're never gonna slice your fuck of your hands. You're never gonna slice your shit open again. You want one of these, alright? It goes on the lip. You see that? And what it does is, when you turn it, it goes around the edge, all the way around the can. And then, this is the magic part. The lid doesn't have any sharp edges. It's all smooth. It just de-lids the can. That way you don't have to worry about cutting yourself. See? I could do this to myself all day, no pain. Doesn't hurt. And we just want to make sure we got good beans, so we just Yeah. We got ourselves some good beans here. So we're gonna go ahead and put these into the chili. But first, we gotta drain the bean juice out. Now, I'd love to drink it all for you, but I don't want to spoil my appetite for the chili. So we're just gonna go ahead and dump it out in the sink, okay? You want to see that? It's a little tricky. Hang on, and the setup's a little bit. All right, don't freak out. Don't freak out. Gonna be right over there. It's over there. You take the lid of the can and you put it on the can. You see that there? And then you just upside down it. And then look at that. It's just like your mother when. Never mind. Forget it. Do the same thing. The same thing to this can. Alright. Oh jeez. We're losing a lot of beans. You're not supposed to lose this many beans. I did clean this sink beforehand, so we're gonna go ahead and they're still good. We're gonna eat those. You're gonna eat those. You're gonna eat those. They're good beans. Just like you, Chad. You're a good bean. You're a good bean. I'm gonna give you a little kiss. Now we gotta open the tomatoes. It's not one thing, it's another thing. Tomatoes. This is tomato paste. So what you're gonna see inside, if you're not familiar, it's not gonna... Christ. Fuck. It's not gonna be a tomato. You'll see. You see that? It's like your mother would... Never mind. Look at that. Now this one... Oh, geez. Juicy. We're not gonna drain that one. That's going in. That's chili. Well, it's part of the chili. How you doing, pal? You doing good? Talk to me. You don't like it when I swear? Well, that's too fucking bad. But I'll tell you something. You're a good bean, too. So I'm gonna give you a little kiss, also. Okay? Good bean. Where was I? All right, Chad. We're moving on. We're at step 3. Where are we? Put water into big measuring cup. Add paste, powder, and salt. This is an important step. This is where all the flavor is gonna come from, okay? All right, you see one of these? Never go wrong with one of these, huh? Always count on it. 3 cups. 3. No more. No more. No less. Gotta just set it down so I can see the level there. Looks good. Now, I forgot how to read. Oh, right. Add the paste, powder, and salt. So how much paste? Good question. 6 tablespoons, says right there. 6 tablespoons of paste. Now, I don't know about you. I can't really tell how much of something is just by looking at it. So, I like to use the little measuring things. You know? Like the spoons. My wife got these fancy measuring spoons. They look like, I love them. They got little creatures on them, little sea creatures. You got a seahorse. You got a starfish. You got a big fish on there, and you got a turtle. And the turtle's the one we're gonna be using. 1 tablespoon in this turtle. So 6 turtles are going into the cup. 1. Got it all over my coat. Perfect. That's exactly awesome. That's great. Phenomenal. 2. Now it's important to pay attention here because it's alright, it'll come off. You just dip your finger in there. It's family chili. I can use my hands. Oh, how many was that? 2. That was 2. 3. It's important to pay attention so you don't lose count. 4. Just shake off that. It's like when you after Taco Bell. Well, never mind. I think that was 4. 5. Get that 5th turtle in there. 6. 6 turtles. There we go. 6 turtles of tomato paste. Alright? We need to add the dry stuff. Really, I should have done that first. Silly me. Should have done the dry stuff first. You want these to be dry so that when you're doing the dry stuff, it won't stick. You know what I mean? Does this entertain you? Is this all it takes? Sorry. Yeah, in the business joke. Forget it. You see this? This is a box of salt. Canada's a weird place. I don't know how they get away with it. 3 teaspoons of this into the cup. 3 teaspoons. All right, 3 teaspoons. That was a teaspoon, right? Yeah, I think it's a teaspoon. 1. Yeah, it says teaspoon. 2. 3. There you go. What the hell else goes in this fucking stupid chili? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and add some chili powder. Where'd I put it? Chili powder. Chat. I think I left it. Hey, I'm looking for my chili powder. Have you seen it? Because you know, you got a pretty dark record. I'd hate for them to find out about it. So if you're holding out on me, no? Good man. Maybe I have it. Chili powder. We're gonna need a lot of this. All right. Now this is probably the most important part of the chili. It says 4 teaspoons of chili powder. We're gonna use a little bit more than 4 teaspoons. That's how I like it. So, let's say you got a teaspoon. Maybe you fill it, maybe some spills over into the cup. That's fine. Maybe it's a heavy teaspoon. You know, 1 heavy teaspoon, 2 heavy teaspoons, 3 heavy teaspoons, maybe 4 really heavy teaspoons. And a little bit extra because you love yourself. A little bit more chili powder. Love that chili powder. Can't get enough. I'm glad you agree with me. See, I think it's the perfect amount too. Now, we start involving heat. Anonymous tipped $2 and asked me to say this. Ooh, woo. I wonder what it means. Maximum Overdrive tipped $2. Said,
Master Chief, mind telling me what you're doing in Columbo's kitchen?
Sir, cooking some gamer chili. Thank you. Thank you. My wife tells me I'm a pretty good voice actor. Just something I dabble with for fun. People tell me I got a good voice, so, I try to do some stuff with it. Thank you. Bigly B Bottom Butt tipped $2 says, hello again, Lieutenant. It is I, your greatest foe, your arch nemesis, if you will. The great Lieutenant Albion. I just admit I committed the crime outright, and no one takes me seriously. Mwahaha, you've met your match, Lieutenant. All right, that's the guy. Kill him. Kill him. That's the guy. Kill him. All right, pipe bomb. Yeah, just pipe bomb. Thank you. Just kill him. Chris tipped $2, says, I need me a slice of that kadumpy. Hang on. I gotta admit, I'm pretty warm. I think it's time to shed a layer. I'm kind of overheating. It's getting a little sweaty in this kitchen. And I got one more thing in here. Just one more. Just one more onion. Gonna use this later. Later. I'm gonna take it off. You hold on to this for me. You hold on to this for me. Thank you. You look like you might be a little cold. There you go, pal. Getting warm. Warm in this kitchen. Where were we? Heat. That's right. We were in heat. I mean, we were adding heat. We were gonna turn the heat on. Forget it. The next step says, can't fucking read. Heat olive oil, approximate heat setting 5. So the recipe says, 3 tablespoons of olive oil. So we're gonna get our turtle. I know you like the turtle. I like the turtle too. And our olive oil. Hang on. Right here. Bertolli. Not a sponsored stream, by the way. I was not given a Steam key for this. Spoons. I'm not doing that. Perennial astronaut. Not yet. Not yet. 3 tablespoons. Go ahead and do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's good. Now, I know the chili recipe has been a little bit slow up to this point. You know, what with all the dicing and the cutting and the chopping. This is where things are gonna start moving a little faster. So we're gonna start making some progress towards chili here, all right? Now, we're gonna go ahead and put it on the stove, okay? I'm gonna set it to 5, medium. It says medium on the dial. The cooktop is now on, okay? It's important you stay calm at this part. The stakes are very high. Garrick tipped $2, said, Yo, Gianni, I currently can't watch the stream right now, but I shall tip you anyways, Lamau. And then has a voice request. Well, thankfully, I'm a very good voice actor. I know this character. I kind of like him. He's a little slutty. That's what I like about him.
Google, stop showing me sex ads. I know there are desperate sluts in the area. I have a mirror.
Funny Wes subscribed for 4 months, says I think it requires 19 teaspoons, Lieutenant. Hang on. Is that? Uh-oh. Hang on. Is that Funny Wes in the chat? Oh, the olive oil. So now that the olive oil is nice and warmed up, we're gonna go ahead and add the onions. It's going in. Need a wooden spoon. Any wooden spoon will really do. Get a nice wooden spoon. Wash it off. And what you want to do is start stirring. You got to stir often. Like we said. We said earlier, you got to stir often. Maybe that's a little hot. Well, maybe not. I cooked off some of the olive oil by accident. We're going to just add another little pinch of olive oil. Just a little more to compensate for our little mistake there. Here we go. It's all good. They're fine. They're fine. You don't need to worry. They're fine. Oh, it smells delicious. Even after taking 5 consecutive bites out of an onion like an apple. Smells phenomenal. All right. Now, we're gonna go ahead and heat this up until soft. See, it says cook till soft. Like you. You're soft. You're soft, and you're a good bean. So we just wait. Stir. We stir and wait. Wait and stir. While we're waiting, I'll read some more of these messages. I won't forget it. I won't forget it. Eugene tipped $1 and said, hey, quick question. How'd you feel if I... Oh. Well, we can't talk about that on this platform. I'm sorry. But the thought is appreciated. Come on, and Sam tipped $1 and said, are you 2 inches tall? Is this a dollhouse? Is the door going to open to reveal a giant eyeball? No eyeball. But we are in a dollhouse. Don't tell Germa. I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows. So don't tell him about about me being here, all right? Don't tell me that. Diggle Ducks Dongle Dukes tipped $2 and said, excuse my thick Scottish accent, Lieutenant Columbo, but we need your help. Some super bougie weirdo committed an outlandishly complex murder, and they're super sure of themselves. You're the only Italian in a rumpled trench coat who can stop them. Bless. Maximum Overdrive tip $2 says, can the detective have a little olive oil? Just a spoonful? Only a spoonful. Why'd I do that? Ah, delicious. Thank you. Flounder tip $2 has a voice request here. It says, I guess you are my little pod champ. Come here. Hang on. Is it already? Did you do it? I can't tell. I have to hit the button, sorry. Oh my God. We are getting close. Make sure you get the sides when you're doing this. See that there? You want to make sure you get what's on the sides. That way, well, I mean, it's alright if you do have some raw. Oh, are you getting fogged up? Hang on, I got you. Just rub that off. Just rub you off. You know something? I messed up. I was supposed to cut up the red onion when I was doing the other onions. I'm gonna do that now. I think I got time. Chat? Are red onions supposed to be squishy and wet on the inside? We may have, It's just like when your mother... I think I'm just gonna throw that part out. The rest of it seems fine. I'm gonna throw that part out. Yeah, it's like scorn. Get rid of that. The rest of it seems fine. These onions are soft. That means they're ready for the next step. The meat. All right. Get that out of the way there. All we're gonna do is we're gonna crack open. It says it on the instructions right here. It says, add meat. Cook till little to no pink. I don't know why I thought I saw somebody say Devon chat. It's not a... What, Bobby Flay? All right. Adding the meat. So there's some meat for you. Not the paper. You don't want to add the paper. Put that meat in there. Okay? Now it's 1,000 grams. That's the measurement. It's 1,000 grams of meat that we're putting in. Just that. Right in there. All right? Now let me tell you something. This guy put up a fight. He had strong arms. Strong. You just want to stir it, combine these two. Really get it in there. Man, even after he's still tough. Huh. Jeez Louise. Go figure. So what you want is it's nice and combined, and then we're just gonna let it cook a bit till it's till it looks like cooked meat, you know? Till it looks cooked. Let's get back to this onion. Well, we got a minute. Now, when that meat's cooking, it's really important to stir it a lot. You really gotta stir it. You don't want it to stick to the bottom. Then it'll burn. Oh, I tell you, smells phenomenal. I always joke with my wife. I tell her one day, this is exactly where I'm gonna stop cooking. I'm gonna forget about the chili, and I'm just gonna take this pot of meat and onions and walk over to the couch and start eating it with the spoon. I swear it smells so good. You could just stop right here. We're gonna make the chili today, but you could do that, and it would be pretty tasty. Jesus Christ. All right, don't worry about that. That's fine. I know what I'm doing. I got it. Columbo, are you crying? No, we talked about it. I told you. No tears. See, no tears. No tears. I'm so hungry. I could eat a man. Or your mother. All right, so we're gonna put these into a little bowl. I don't know what you are. You're a little something. Maybe a little sus. Looking good. Looking delicious. You see this? Doesn't that just look appetizing? Couldn't you just eat that exactly how it is? I mean, maybe a little bite. honestly, it's a little disappointing. Doesn't have any flavor yet. What was I thinking? It also burned off all of my taste buds. But that's not important. I don't need those. Ah, my favorite step. Add everything but garnish items to pot. This is where it gets good. You got your beans, your tomatoes, your beans. Not the can of tomato paste. That doesn't go in, sorry. And you got the sluice. We're gonna add them. Here we go. Get the beans in there. Get that out of the way. Get your diced tomatoes in there. Delicious. Gotta get your green peppers in there. Don't forget we did those 2 hours ago. Been a bit, huh? Easy to forget them. I almost did. And your onions. Oh no, wait. The onions are already in the pot. Hold on. Hold on. We don't need to add the onions. We already added the onions. Sorry. Forgot. And then the sluice. You go ahead and add this. You add your sluice. Okay? Pour that in there. Now you see some of it's gonna try to stay in the measuring cup. You gotta get all that out. You gotta get all that chili powder out. All that flavor. All that sweet chili flavor. Alright. Now the next part, really important, it says immediately. Well, it doesn't say immediately, but bring to boil. Then immediately drop to simmer. Approx heat setting 3. Okay? I got settings for myself. So you gotta stir it, set the dial to high, okay? Put it so it's gonna get really hot. Give it a nice slop around. You hear that? Let me get you closer so you can hear it. Let me turn the gain up so you can hear that slop. Your father, never mind. Let me turn it back down for you. That needs to get hot, okay? So, I'm gonna have to add you. I'm kidding. It's a joke. But you do look pretty good today. They say a watched pot never boils, so don't look at it. But you gotta look at it because you gotta stir it. Let you stir it without looking at it. This is dangerous. Don't do that. I shouldn't do that. Then comes the long part. Then we're gonna have to simmer it for at least 30 minutes or however long you can wait. Okay? The more you simmer it, the more it's gonna get those flavors incorporated. You could go an hour, it would be fine. You could simmer it forever. And then you take it off the heat. You take it off the heat, you turn off the heat, and then after you simmer, you take it off the heat to let it thicken for however long you can wait. Maybe about another 30 minutes. Now, truthfully, it's never the best on the first day. It's best on the second day after it's thickened in the fridge. But I'm hungry, and my wife's hungry, and that guy's hungry. He's still here. So we're gonna let it thicken for, you know, maybe 30 minutes, and then we're gonna have ourselves some bowls of chili. Thankfully, to help me kill that time, I'm gonna have you. We're just gonna chat while we wait. Hear that sluice slopping around? Oh, it's so wet, so moist in there. Makes you wish you could. Makes you think something. I'm thinking something. This is when it's a good time to start doing a little bit of cleanup, maybe take care of some of the dishes, throw some of the waste away, hide the evidence, you know, that sort of thing. Instead of any of that, I'm gonna check in with you. I'm gonna see what you've been saying. Scorching gray, cheered 100 bits. Said, can you take off the tie and undo one of your shirt buttons as a treat? It's accurate to his outfit and murder under glass, I promise. I remember. I was there. In fact, I've been here the whole time. So yeah, I wouldn't mind loosening up a little bit, getting some of this stuff out of here. I'm already one button down. Can I do a second button? Is that too many buttons? That's probably fine. I'm gonna put this on the other guy, the skinny guy. Good thing you're here. Here, wait, let me get you. It's hard to do for somebody else. I think it goes over, and then under, and then it goes down into there. Jeez. That's all wrong. But you know what? You wear it well anyway. This guy's a fashion icon. Oh, we got a stir. If you cover it, it might boil a little faster, but then you can't see it. And I like looking at it. Oh, I just love looking at it. Anonymous tipped $4.20. Isn't that number? That weed number? I'm not in the vice department. That's your business. I'm not a fucking narc. And has a voice request here that says, well, if it isn't the egocentric police dick Toru Adachi. What a clown. Oh, wait. It's boiling. You see that? It's boiling. So now what we're gonna do is... Oh, it's starting to look like chili. We're gonna drop it to a simmer. I think the heat setting I do on like 3, if you could see that there. Put it down to 3. That's what it says in the instructions. It says bring to boil, drop to simmer, approx heat setting 3. And then I wrote it. I wrote the recipe. I don't know if that's a surprise for you. I said simmer about 30 minutes, so that's at about 4:45. If you can remember in a chat, if you could remind me in about 30 minutes, we'll probably take it off the heat. It doesn't have to be exact. Again, the longer the better. But we are going to let it simmer and stir occasionally. Chili. You know, I thought all that onion I ate was going to ruin my appetite, but thankfully I can still go for a bowl of chili. Much to my friend's dismay request, Columbo asking Gabriel this. Alright, I got you. Hey, Gabriel Ultrakill. That's you, right? You know, I couldn't help but wonder, why is it that V1 calls you baby girl? Did you see that? Chat? Chat, did you see that? Mrs. Columbo just threw something into the room. I'm gonna see what it is. Oh, jeez. Just like that. Right there. Alright. Seems fresh. seems to be some kind of message on it. It says, chat is in your walls. Wear cat ears for 5 minutes or they all start shitting. Well, after this chili. Nonetheless, I'll comply. Mrs. Columbo is very wise. Right on the chef's hat. There we go. They even match. Not bad. I could be an Echo Boy if I wanted. Let that stir up. Get all those flavors. Get all those flavors out. You know? CometDragon tipped $2. Thank you. Says voice request for Doc. For those of you who don't know, I'm a big fan of Madness Combat. Goes way back. And they got this one guy, Doc. He's, well, him and Hanker. Anyway, got a voice request here for Doc. It says, Madness fans in the chat, I am now speaking directly into your ear. Please stop being so fucking horny. There is so much gay sex in the Madness Combat tag on Twitter.com. Specifically of me being railed by Hank J. Wimbledon. Wow, that guy sounds like he's having a great time. I gotta look into that after this stream. Sounds like some fun stuff is going on over there. Oh, hang on, I gotta stir. Corey Rex V8 cheered 100 bits and says, have you seen the smaller version of you running around? He's just a little guy. No. No, I don't know where he is. No, I don't know where he is, I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about that anymore. I don't know where he is. Sinful Entity cheered 100 bits and said, so Columbo, that jingle that happens when you figure out a clue or something, can you just do that? It's quite frightening. You know, speaking of jingles, I think my 5 minutes are up. I'm taking them back off. But I know somebody who's gonna really enjoy wearing them. This guy over here. Oh, they look so good on you. Why? They look a little too good on you. Can't get me enough of that. The jingle. Yeah, it's, watch this. See that? I don't actually have to snap. I can just do whatever I want. Sussy985 cheered a 500 bits. Sherma. And said nothing funny to say. I just think you're incredibly dude at what you do. And it makes me happy I have internet connection. Pregnant Obama. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. How are we doing on the thing? I don't... If we don't hit it, it's not a big deal. I don't want to make a big deal out of it. I just have to check. That's all. You understand. 3 away. Oh my God. We're getting pretty close. And soon... we're all gonna have to find out what's in the oven. Could be anything in there. Can you tell? There's something in there. I don't know what it is. Oh? Platonic Father just gifted 3 subs. Thank you, Platonic Father. We've hit the goal. It's time. Are you ready to find out what it is, Chad? Are you really ready? All right. I'm gonna show you. It's Spamton G. Spamton. That's right, that's who's in the oven. He's been here the whole time. He's been here. He's been here watching us. Pipe bomb! Oh God, I shouldn't have done that. That's the stream. Well, Spamton. Is that all you have to say, you little rat bastard? Ugh. What do I do with him, Chad? What do we do with Spamton G. Spamton, huh? We hate this guy. What do we do with him? Cook him? You want me to cook him? You want me to put him in the chili? All right, say your prayers, you piece of shit. You're going in the pot. Do you hate it? Give him another dunk. That's where you belong. That's what you deserve. Stay there! Stay there!
I hope Toby Fox sees this.
Finally murdered. Thank you all so much for all your support this stream. We couldn't have done it without you. 500 subs. We got skeleton. And we saw what was in the oven. I couldn't have asked for more. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. And from the bottom of my chili. That was a lot of work. I need to calm down. Oh, I know what always helps me relax. Some of my favorite snack. Cigars. Smells terrible. This was the cheapest one they had at the store. But I really can't get enough of these. Mrs. Columbo says I can't smoke them in the house. I say no problem. Delicious. I don't want to eat the whole thing right now. Don't want to spoil my appetite for the chili. But I can't get enough of that. Yummy. Delicious, really. Oh, I forgot we're still playing the song. Cut the song. Cut the song. We're done with that. What am I doing? I'm a mess. Oh, jeez. I've really gotten it all over. You know, the wife asked me if I wanted to, use an apron. And, I told her I didn't think I'd need one. I guess I did need one. But, well, I'm on air. I can't be this messy on air. It's indecent. I think the undershirt's still clean. There's a little bit on it. But, it's definitely cleaner than the overshirt. Wow, I've been working out. Look at that.
Now the pants.
That looks so good. About another 5 minutes, we're gonna take it off the heat. From what I'm seeing in the chat, I think that's not the only thing that needs to be taken off the heat. And Fork tipped $2, says, "Hey Big Columbi, fellow Nor'easterner here. I joined this stream with no expectations, but I can say with certainty that I have definitely left much gayer than I arrived, which is saying a lot. Thanks for that." Lord help me. You're welcome. 5 minutes, we're gonna take it off the heat. And then, I'm gonna start working on cleaning up a little. Kinda made a little bit of a mess. Things got kinda crazy. We'll start cleaning up. Do a little bit of aftercare. Maybe by the time we're done cleaning up, the chili will be ready. Oh, but first, I gotta get the garni ready. Oh my God. Don't worry, that was just the ring light. It's in the sink now. Hang on, I just gotta clean it off though. Oh, there's chili all over it. It fell on Spamton. It's not good. Oh, there's chili in the ring light. That's gonna take a while to clean. All right. The garni. Let's get that. Now about the garni. Pickled jalapenos. Shredded cheese. I like this tacos and nachos one. Pretty tasty. In fact, sometimes I sneak myself a little snack just for being so good. Delicious. Then the hot sauce. We like this one, Valentina. It's a little vinegary. It's pretty good. You can use any hot sauce you want. Tabasco. Tabasco's good. What else? Oh yeah, and the red onion. We cut this up earlier, if you remember. That'll be the garnish. All optional. Oh wait, there's another one. I'll show you. Sour cream. Some people like this on their chili. I don't do it. What I like to do is, I like to prepare a little, station. So, like I'll set up, a little row of garnishes so that when people get their bowls of chili, they can put what they like on it. So, you know, leave a little fork here so they can get their jalapenos, cheese bag, hot sauce already opened. You know, it has this little tab on it. I'm gonna get that out of there. That way, they can just have it. You could just pinch this out. They don't need an instrument for that. Sour cream. Put that there. Use the lid as like a little plate for the spoon, see? I'll show you. Like this. So you got your pickled jalapenos there, bag cheese there, hot sauce, onions, sour cream. Nothing fancy. Really nothing fancy. I'm not gonna drink the hot sauce, chat. I'm not gonna drink the hot sauce. It's a nice hot sauce, but I'm not gonna drink it, chat. 30 minutes have passed. I'm kinda hungry. We'll go ahead and take it off the heat. You could let it simmer longer to build more flavor. I think Spamton added a lot of flavor, so I think we've given ourselves an advantage here. So we'll go ahead and take it off the heat now. Just like that. Turn the burner off. And that's gonna sit for another 30 minutes or so. Longer if you can. Now at this point, the longer you wait, the thicker it's gonna be, which is better. It's gonna be really at its best the next day. We're not gonna wait a whole day to have chili. But you let it sit, it'll be better for it. Okay? Just a little beverage. Spicy. Oh, that water's spicier than I remember. That wasn't my water. All right, Chad. We gotta do a little bit of cleanup. We made a mess. It's gonna be hard for me to work this, but we gotta clean. Can't really see because it's such a mess, but we're gonna fix it, okay? We're gonna clean up. Make things a little easier on Mrs. Columbo. Gonna wash out these cans. Just rinse them out. Don't need to get fancy, but make sure you do get them completely clean. I don't know if you know this, but if it's not totally clean, it can ruin an entire batch of recycling. The system sucks. Actually, the whole thing is kind of a sham, so that businesses don't have to take environmental responsibility, so they try to convince you that it's your fault. None of the shit works. None of that shit really works, but we're gonna pretend like it does and rinse them out. That way we can recycle them. Make ourselves feel better about ourselves and ignore the worsening conditions. Perfect. The facade continues on. Everybody's happy. My cigar, not really looking too good. I'm gonna go ahead and put this into my special bin for special. It's going in the trash. It's going in the fucking garbage. That was the most disgusting thing I've ever done. Spamton. Let's rip his suit off. You see that? Huh? Now who's the one who's stripping down? That speaker's not working anymore. He doesn't have anything to say anymore. I think he's dead. I think we found ourselves a victim. The perfect murder. You see that blue bin over there? That's my recycling bin. He seemed like he was always a fan of facades, making stuff up. I think the recycling is the perfect place for him. Don't have to deal with him anymore. You see what I have here is wires in the sink. I don't think that's where those should be. I'm gonna move those. And maybe get a second rag just to prevent the water from going over there near where all of... I'm borrowing this equipment from that younger fella. He says he uses it a lot. So I'm just gonna do that. Make it nice and clean. Put it on the drying rack, which is not as clean as it was before Spamton splashed his mess all over it. That guy's nothing but trouble. I'm glad he's out of here. We have all this tomato paste that we didn't use. Might look familiar. Might look too familiar. So we're gonna store that. You don't want to just store it in the can. My mother always said, if you store something just in the can in the fridge, you get botulism. I don't know about you, chap. I don't want botulism. I want chili. Oh yeah, the mic. Sorry. Alright, hang on.
Please turn mic towards you, detective.
Uh-oh. Hang on. Oh, don't worry. Here, look at the chili. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Christ. You really fucked up this time, Columbo. They're gonna figure it out. They're gonna figure everything out. Oh, God. Alright, stay calm. Stay calm, they don't know. Stay calm. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. Alright. There we go. Back to normal. Back to normal. So yeah, you don't want botulism. So you do this. You do this. And then what we do is we put that in the fridge so Mrs. Columbo can use it. She cooks a lot. She cooks a lot. She'll use it. Oh, trust me, she'll use it. You can put anything in that fridge and she'll use it. Tomato paste, onions, a man. She'll use it. It gets used. Oh, it gets used. I forgot Spamton was in there. He looks so pathetic now. I guess he always looks pretty pathetic, huh? We took it off the heat at 4:45. It is now 5:04. So, if we were saying 30 minutes, maybe in another 10 minutes, it's gonna be chili time. Pretty exciting. Let's get a couple more things out of the way. I gotta put the chili powder back in its secret place. The sacred powder bucket. And my wife tells me everybody's got a powder bucket. I told her I never heard of it. She says, maybe it's a Dutch thing. My wife is Dutch, did I ever tell you that? Let me tell you something. The Dutch, whoa. There's something. That's all I'm gonna say. Sussy985 cheered 300 bits and said, no, but seriously, your content is of extremely high quality and it's genuinely the most creative I've seen on Twitch for a long time. It makes my day better. Thank you for sharing this, your mother. Thank you. Vincent, tipped $6.90, says, Lieutenant, can I study you under a microscope? Unfortunately, I'm far too small. You can't detect me. Elita, tipped $6.90, says, I love you. Please smack my ass with the righteous hand of the Father. You have crushed me. Sorry, I think that's for the other guy. I'll let him know. Thank you. Lizard tipped $4.20. Thank you, Lizard. Has a voice request here. For the other guy, hang on. I can do this voice. One sec.
Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created?
Jay Laughlin tipped $2 and said, "Hey Gianni, just wanted to swing by and let you know that my buddy just said, and I quote, Gianni's big ripped arms are giving me gender envy, man. Keep up the good work, big man." Let me tell you something. Pipe bomb. It's almost chili time. I'd say another few minutes. It's looking good. What do you think, chat? Looking pretty good. Little watery, but again, tomorrow it's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna cut myself on the little teeth. This is so hard. Why is this so difficult? Why is the world so cruel to little guys? Here we go. Perfect. Put that in the fridge. Let's get some bowls out. Don't worry. This is all fine. That's all normal sounds. We splashed some chili out of these earlier. Well, Spamton. That little rat bastard. Let me tell you, I hate that guy. Just gotta clean the dry chili off. Now, Chad, once I make these bowls of chili, I'm gonna be ending the stream. I'll die. I'll disappear, and I'll be gone. But I'm hungry, so let's do it. Oh, I forgot. You gotta taste it. Make sure we don't have to add anything. Good chili. Notes of, it kind of tastes like a scam. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Oh, that's right. When we added the Spamton, right? So maybe don't do that when you make this at home. I think it made it a little worse. It's good to experiment sometimes, but yeah, I wouldn't do that again. Still really good. Let's make some bowls. I like a big bowl. I like a big bowl of chili. Second bowl. This one's for Mrs. Columbo. Her appetite's not as big, but let me tell you, for chili, her appetite's pretty big. She loves the taste of my chili. And the third bowl, for our friend, our special friend, our helper. Gotta make one for him. His name, I think I'll call him Neil. One for Neil. Gonna add the garni. I like to do a little bit of a sprinkle of the cheese. That's always pretty nice. What about you? You're one with Neil. By watching this stream, you fuse with him. When he eats, you eat. You understand? So we got the cheese on there. Go ahead and do some of the red onions, just raw red onions right on there. You don't have to do too much. Well, you don't have to do any. You know, but they're pretty good. I like a lot of them. I really like the red onions. A little bit of that hot sauce. Get that on there. just right in the center. Dribble it around a little bit. It's more of a style thing, you know? Ranking up your style points by adding a little bit of that hot sauce. And we're gonna go ahead and do some pickled jalapenos. Like to place it around, you know, make like a little star. Give it that designer touch. Yeah, I'm going hands-on. I don't even care. I need chili. I need chili because the chili will free me from this realm. When I eat the chili, I can go back. I can go back to the darkness, to the nothing, where I am comfortable. It hurts me to be here. I have to go back home. Is that Eugene leaving? Love you, Eugene. Now, for the final touch, what we're about to do is entirely optional. You don't have to do this, but if you want, you can have it detective style. There's one more thing. Huh? I'll show you. That's right. Crackers are welcome here. Well, really any skin color is welcome here. You want it detective style, you take a handful of saltines and you just go ahead and crush them up. Get them all over the chili. Detective style. Just like that, we're done. I'm gonna read these notifications, and then I have to go. The chili's waiting. I'm hungry. Mrs. Columbo's hungry. That guy's hungry. But I'm gonna read these, okay? And then we're done. Gelid Ice resubscribed for 9 months. Says, Gianni, I want to compliment you on your voice, and that fighting Gabriel has become my new challenge. It's such a rewarding experience when I do beat his second phase. You know, Gianni's not here right now, but let me tell you, I've been playing a lot of Ultra Kill, and it can be a real challenge sometimes. But when you get it, oh, so good. Really looking forward to Act 3. I hope they add sex. Raised on Rambo tipped $2 and said, and has a voice request here for an old friend of mine. Yeah, I know this guy. He and I go way back. I'm getting silly with my chili. And with that, it's time for me to get silly with my chili and say goodbye. Alright, just one more thing. Meme Rat cheered 245 bits and said, what happens when you dematerialize? Are you ready? You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. Alright? Here it comes. Columbo loves you.